All right, so I want to talk a little bit about Jeb Bush. Jeb Bush says the NSA needs broader powers to combat evildoers. So basically, Jeb Bush is calling for a spy state here in 1984. And it's sad to see the NSA just bulk collecting all our data, violating our Fourth Amendment right. Jeb Bush, part of the Bush dynasty. Here, the last thing we need is Jeb Bush to be our president for open borders, Common Core, a bunch of other shit. Now he's for the NSA being more involved. Just intruding on our lives, and I've been speaking out against the NSA. Fucking just infringing on our rights. Spying on us, doing all this shit. They got a bunch of fucking powers, and their powers need to be drastically reduced, not given more broader powers. Jeb Bush. I mean, it's just so ridiculous. It's our private, information. The government can't just, take all our information and store it in a big database. I mean, that's what Hitler did. I was watching a documentary on how Hitler had all these papers about everybody and all this information about everybody. We're doing what Hitler did. And then the argument is we have to take innocent people's records because we don't know if they're terrorists. That's the point of the whole Fourth Amendment. You're innocent until proven guilty. The government can't say, oh, you could be a terrorist, we need to collect your records. It's ridiculous. So Jeb Bush is calling for more powers here. And then I support the Ron Paul sort of viewpoint that you need a warrant to search. If you suspect somebody's going to be a terrorist, then get a warrant. Use the Fourth Amendment, as Rand Paul said. Jeb Bush is pretty much agreeing with Obama, and it's sad to see so many of these so-called Republicans who are for smaller government call for a bigger government, a bigger spy state, and basically, they want to go along with the Constitution, unless it's 9/11. They bring up 9/11 all the time. Oh, 9/11, 9/11, 9/11. They want to go along. Follow the Constitution. Obama's unconstitutional, which he is, but then they're hypocrites because they call for the Patriot Act. They call for a bigger spy state to combat terrorism. Oh yeah, and then it comes out that the Patriot Act hasn't even stopped terrorists. TSA, which is another branch of government that inflicts on our rights, hasn't stopped a terrorist. TSA's failed 90% of the time. It's just a total fraud. It's total bullshit. It doesn't work. As Benjamin Franklin said, you can't. If you exchange freedom for security, you will get neither, and that's what we're getting. We're getting neither. So and we're not getting security because it's come out that these measures haven't stopped a terrorist, and then we're not getting freedom because we gotta get groped going through the airports, get sexually assaulted, get our records taken, and then some people, oh, what do you have to hide? What do you have to hide? I have a lot of things to hide. Do you want somebody knowing your bank account information, credit card information, social security number? You trust the government, right? Oh, but why do you have a passcode on your phone then? I'd much rather would trust a random person on the street not to infringe on my I would trust an average citizen more than I would trust the government. The government has been proven to lie, cheat, do all these horrible things. Yet we trust them with our personal information and not to take it. I mean, it's totally just absurd to me. Like Republicans say it's good to have a good mistrust in government. It's good to question government, but let's just give them all our information. It's ridiculous. So there you go, people. I don't want my information taken. I don't want it to be spied on. Then you can make the argument the government should lock you in a prison cell because that will keep you the most safe. I want freedom. I would rather take my chances with these so-called terrorists than have my rights all infringed on. So there you go, people.